Hi, let us to continue the triple integration problems. So in the last class we have been discussed the few problems uh, regarding the triple integration, how to do. Now let us to see the next problem. So that is the first in this I is equal to first integral limit is from 0 to 4, second integral limit is from 0 to 2 root z, third integral limit is from 0 to square root of 4z minus x square. So this is we can take it as a before writing this, let me to define here total x y z three variables are there. These three variables you can observe x and z it is containing means y is not there in this, so this let me to consider as a y limit, then function it will be 1, so this we have to do the first as a dy integration. So second can observe 2 and z, so here y has gone, z it is containing, out of this 2 z it is containing means this we are going to take it as a x limit. This already I told you in the previous class. Now last last it is left out z is varying from 0 to 4. This if you do the next dx and dz write down as it is. Now in this if you do the integration, I is equal to 0 to 4 is the z limit, 0 to 2 root z is the x limit. Now this if you do the integration it will become y that is 0 to square root of 4z minus x square. Now it is left out dx and dz. Now if you apply the upper limit come lower limit, this is 0 to 4, 0 to 2 root z, this will become now 4z minus x square dx dz. Now to solve this integral we have the formula, so by using that formula let us to solve. The formula it will say that is integration square root of a square minus x square dx is equal to x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square divided by 2 sin inverse x by a. By using this formula let me to solve this integral. So in this you can compare both. So here x square is there, here also x square. Here in the place of a square we have 4z. Let me to consider let 4z is equal to a square, 4z is equal to a square. So in this you can observe we have to change the limit also. Here we are taking the 4z is equal to a square means 2 root z also it will become changes here. So for that what we have to do, a what will happen, a is equal to 2 root z, a is equal to root z. Now therefore I is equal to integration is from 0 to 4, second integration now it will get changes, please make sure this limit now it will become as a, so that is a, so square root of this is 4z, 4z is nothing but for me have been considered as a square minus x square dx dz. This now if you do the integration then we can apply the upper limit come lower limit. So now I is equal to first integral write down as it is, second integral we can use the directly the formula, so that is x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square divided by 2 sin inverse x by a. So entire task we have to apply the limit as a, upper limit come lower limit in the place of x, wherever x is there we have to apply. Now in the place of x we have been done the integration with respect to x, so in the place of x if I substitute as a, upper limit as a, you can observe in this place x place if you substitute as a, it means a square minus a square will become 0. This entire task it will become, now it will be 0. The second part if you apply, so that is a square divided by 2 sin inverse, okay, a by a square by 2 can keep it outside. In the place of x only we have to operate. Now minus this is sin inverse 0 by a, upper limit come lower limit. Now this what will happen, now this it will become I is equal to integration 0 to 4. This already I told you, this is the z limit. So a square divided by 2, you can observe a square divided by 2, that is sin inverse 1 sin inverse 0, sin inverse 0, this is dz. This is equal to 0 to 4, this is a square divided by 2, this it will become pi by 2, sin 1 it will become 90 degree, sin 0 it will become 0. So this is dz. Now 1 by 4, okay, so sorry, pi by 4 if you keep outside, remaining left out it is 0 to 4, and this is a square dz. So please remember, a square is not a constant here, we have, because we have already taken as a we have been considered, okay, a square is nothing but 4z. That if you substitute here, pi by 4 0 to 4, this will become 4z, okay, 4z dz. Now 4 will get cancelled, pi integration 0 to 4 z dz. Now this is equal to pi, so z integration if we do, z square divided by 2, integration is from 0 to 4. Limits if you operate, it will become, now this will become pi by 2, 2 can keep it outside. So in the place of z, you substitute as upper limit come lower limit, that is 4 square minus 0 square, that is now pi by 4 into 16. So now this will become 8 pi. So this is the required answer for the given triple integrals. Next, one more problem, let us to see the triple integration. So this is, you can observe, first integral limit is 0 to a, second integral is 0 to square root of a square minus x square, third integral will be 0 to square root of a square minus x square minus y square, and the function is 1 divided by square root of a square minus x square minus y square minus z square dy dx dz. This problem let us to see how to solve. Now consider y is equal to 0 to a, second integral 0 to square root of a square minus x square, third integral will be from 0 to square root of a square minus x square minus y square. So here this function what I'm going to do, 1 divided by square root of a square minus x square minus y square. This I am going to make it as a group, and the z square I am keeping as it is outside. So now this is dz dy dx. This I can do the integration, as I told you, x and y it is there, means this is z limit. So what I am taking as a z here. Now z already we have been taken, look at here, x y z already we have been taken. Here x limit it is there, here x is there, means this we are going to consider as a which limit, this is y limit. So y also gone, finally it is left out, this is x limit. From the starting problems keep on I am saying how to find out the integrals of which variables. Now this if we do the to do the integration, this one, so let me to consider to solve this one, especially you can observe we have the function, this we need to convert into the formula. if I consider here square root of a square root of a square minus x square minus y square is equal to k. If I consider as a k, now I is equal to, limit is from 0 to a, second limit is from 0 to square root of a square minus x square, third limit you can observe 0 to this. Now it will become as a k 1 divided by square root of that I'm going to consider as a k square. This is, look at here, k square minus z square. Here under the square root only we have a square minus x square minus y square. Square root if you send that side, it will become 2. So now this is dz dy dx. Now we know the formula for this. What is that formula? It will say integration 1 divided by x square minus a square under square root. So this will become sin inverse x by a. By using that formula, now let us to solve this one. So now I is equal to, integration is from 0 to a, integration, second integration 0 to square root of a square minus x square, minus x square. Now this will become sin inverse of okay, z in the place of x. So this is z divided by k, So for this, limit is from 0 to k, remaining dy and dx it is left out. Substitute. Now if you substitute upper limit come lower limit, sorry, this is a square and x square, x square formula. Now this is will become I is equal to 0 to a, second integral 0 to a square minus x square. This upper limit will become sin inverse k by k, it will become 1, lower limit sin inverse 0. This is dy dx. Now this is equal to 0 to a, 0 to square root of a square minus x square. This will become pi by 2. As I told you, this is y limit. Now we will do the integration with respect to y. This is dx. So in this, what will happen? Pi by I is equal to pi by 2. You can keep it outside. First limit write down as it is. For second limit, you can observe 0 to square root of a square minus x square 1 dy dx. This, if you do the integration, we will get pi by 2, 0 to a y limit is from square root of a square minus x square dx. Now this is equal to pi by 2, 0 to a. 0 to a is which limit? X limit. So here for y, if you apply upper limit come lower limit, this will become a square minus x square, a square root of a square minus x square dx. So this already I told you, this is the formula. By using the formula, let me to solve this one. So what is the formula? It will say, square root of a square minus x square dx is equal to x by 2 square root of a square minus x square, plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a. So by using this formula, let me to solve the given integral. So therefore I is equal to pi by 2. So this is x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square divided by 2 sin inverse x by a. So this entire thing we have to apply the limit, that is 0 to a integration. We have been done this by using the formula. So now this if we solve, we will get the final answer. This is pi by 2, keep it as it is. In the place of x, if we substitute as a square minus a square will become 0. This entire task will become 0. In the another case, if you substitute lower limit come upper limit, so in the place of x, if you substitute, this will become sin inverse 1. Upper limit, lower limit is 0. Lower limit is 0. Now I is equal to pi by 2. This is a square by 2. This is pi by 2. So sin inverse 1 is nothing but pi by 2, and this will become 0. This will become 0. So this finally this is pi square a square. So denominator 8. So this is the required answer. Once again, you can just observe how to solve this problem. First you define correctly z, y, x limits. Once you do that one, here square root of a square minus x square minus y square consider as a k. If you consider as a k, means this under it will become as a k square minus z square. For this you can apply the formula integration 1 divided by square root of a square minus x square. A square minus x square dx is nothing but sin inverse x by a. By using that formula you can solve this integral, apply the upper limit come lower limit, and keep on you substitute and solve. So next second integral can, by using that formula, you can solve. Next we will arrive to the answer. Okay, thank you very much.